Follow the journey
of a young family
as they build a home, a legacy, live life through the forest.
This is the beginning
of a new generation. A new generation.
Quite the load with everything on it. Got everything for the fence, the gate, the skid steer, and all the attachments. So me getting started today. Might not be doing much filming just with all the rain. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. We're excited to share with you our new build series covering the construction of our home. Jordan's here with me today.
Yeah, so today's going to be following the first day we were out at the property right after we closed. The goal for this first day was gaining access to the property and then getting the property secured. It originally had 3 driveways from which it could be accessed, so Ben decided to block 2 of them with felled trees and then gate the 3rd.
North Idaho really didn't disappoint that day. Like I said, first day out at the property, lots of work to do, and we got about an inch of rain. Overall, a really wet, cold day. It's a good reminder we have a steep goal that we set for ourselves, and the weather will only be getting worse from here. We closed on the property right at the beginning of November, and the plan is to move into our house April 1st. So it's going to be a lot of work, and we'll be doing most of the work ourselves. We'll be taking you along for the process and hope to inspire you to take on your own projects and show you guys what's possible. So what we're doing here at the fence is making an entrance point. Something I've learned the hard way is that when you're trying to get something done quickly, it's really easy to do it haphazardly and then have to redo it down the road. We needed to put a gate and a fence in anyways, so we took the time to put it in the way it was going to stay. It's really fitting that in our first video, you guys are getting introduced to our mini skid steer. We've had it for about 4 years now, and it's been an invaluable piece of equipment for us. It's what I would call a force multiplier. So far on this project, I'm working mostly alone, so having the skid steer not only saves my back, but allows me to get things done 4 to 5 times faster. Here I've got the fence laid out and using the auger to get the holes ready for the posts.
I know some of you are wondering whether we hit rock here, and the answer is no, not a single one. The soil on our property is a very sandy loam. We actually have a lot of sand. This makes for easy fence building and construction. Prior to purchasing this piece of land, we were actually considering one that was 10 acres on a granite slab, and that would have been a very, very different homesteading experience, having to build on top of rock. As it is, we can dig with ease.
So the style of fence we're installing has become one of our go-tos. It's a sturdy, cost-effective, goes up quickly, and at the end of the day, it looks nice. We found from our local farm supply, we can get the 16-foot long cattle panels for $25 a piece, which is cheaper than the no-climb fencing that comes in a roll. I like the cattle panels a lot. You don't have to worry about stretching them, adding tension, or ending up with droop. They're easy to attach to posts and make a stiff fence.
Yes, and I like them because I can plant climbing plants along them, and they increase my garden space.
Now, I do like these exterior coated cabinet screws for installing the panels. They're fast, cheap, and hold well. Here what I'm doing is getting the post set for the gate first, and that way I can get the gate on by the end of the day. Part of the reason I was able to install the fence so quickly is because of the cattle panels and the rigidity they add, and then using the fast set concrete with the posts. All in all, with the gate, the cattle panels, all the posts, hardware, and concrete, it cost us about $450 in material to build this, and at the end of the day, this fence is going to be permanent and also look nice as the entrance to our property. You can see that I inset the fence. I set it probably 40 feet or so in. I'm always hauling trailers, so this allows us to pull into the driveway to open the gate.
I think this is when I brought the kids out to see your progress. It was raining so hard, I don't think any of them even got out of the van.
So, it is now about 1 o'clock on the same day, and the fence and the gate are done, and so I moved on to felling a tree to block the other entrances.
One thing we both love is a more open, old-growth forest, so we really fell in love with the trees here when we first came and looked. Part of our forest plan is thinning to have open spacing around the home site, so Ben will limb up a lot of these trees to about 40 feet or so. Being so far north, an open canopy really helps let the sunlight in.
And so this fir here behind me, it's competing for space, and so we're going to give it a little room to breathe. One thing about this property is it used to have a lot of trailers on it, and they were kind enough to leave some metal in the tree. Who knew that steel made such an expensive metal detector?
I want to take a minute here to talk about what we hope to do with this channel. We're doing the build series right now, which will cover construction of our house and the development of our property, but we're also going to be sharing our adventures as a family. We have 4 young children and 1 on the way, and we are really looking forward to sharing the joys of being a young family doing life together.
We would appreciate your input. What would you like to see here? Is it the cost, the planning, the how-to? Is it longer videos with more detail or shorter videos that are more of an overview? If you don't mind, share your thoughts in the comments.
Well, this wraps up day 1 on our new property and the start of our project. For the month of January, we'll be releasing a new video every week, which will cover the steps of getting our house dried in. I also really want to show you guys how we drew our plans and our thought process as we did, so we'll include that here soon.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe first.
And leave your feedback. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys next week.
I wanna be free, filled with joy, see the world through the eyes of a wild child, no longer chained to a world made safe